The moment her phone lit up with his name, something inside me snapped. It wasn't the kind of break that shatters loudly. It was softer, almost empty, like glass splitting silently under pressure I never realized existed. For weeks I had sensed the distance, her rushed kisses, the excuses about late work, the way her laughter seemed saved for someone else. But seeing that name, Ethan, flash across her screen while she showered was the proof I wished I'd never found. My wife, the woman I had cherished for 12 years, no longer belonged
To me.
It was the start of the ending, when she walked out of the bathroom wrapped in a towel, humming a tune that wasn't meant for me. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I just watched her slip into the bedroom, fingers brushing her phone, lips curving into a smile I hadn't seen in months. That night, as she slept peacefully beside me, I stared at the ceiling. The woman I thought was my forever was living two lives. My chest felt crushed, my throat dry. I wanted to shake her awake and demand the truth.
But a
voice inside whispered, "Let her confess herself. Don't let her think she fooled you." So I waited. And the waiting was agony. The confession came on a Thursday evening. She arrived home late again, hair slightly messy, carrying the faint scent of a cologne I didn't own. She barely noticed my eyes locked on her. "Mark," she said casually, setting her purse down, eyes avoiding mine. "We need to talk." My stomach churned. "Here it comes." "About what?" I asked, masking the tremor in my hands with a steady tone. She sighed, practiced, almost scripted. "I don't think this marriage works anymore. We've drifted apart. I need space. I want out." There it was. No tears, no guilt, just a cold, detached decision, as though she were canceling a subscription, not ending 12 years of love. I studied her face, searching for hesitation. "Is this about Ethan?" I asked quietly. Her head snapped up, eyes widening, before hardening into defense. "What are you saying? Don't insult me. I've seen the messages, the late nights, the excuses. Don't pretend." She froze, then straightened. Instead of denying it, she whispered, "Yes.
It's Ethan. And I'm not sorry.
He makes me feel alive, something I haven't felt with you in years." Her words cut deeper than any blade. Not because of Ethan, but because of how little she cared about breaking me. I didn't beg. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. Not then. I only nodded, rose slowly, and said, "If that's what you want, you're free to leave." She blinked, surprised. "That's it? You're just letting me go?" "What else is there?" I asked calmly, though my insides were falling apart. "You already left me, Emily. Tonight you only said it out loud." The following week blurred with silence, paperwork, and sleeping in separate rooms. She packed her things and moved in with Ethan, as if 12 years could be stuffed neatly into a suitcase. I signed the divorce papers with shaking hands, yet a strangely clear mind. I thought the pain would crush me, but when the final stamp hit those pages, I felt something unexpected: freedom. The first nights alone were brutal. The bed felt like an empty cave. The silence was deafening. Every corner of the house whispered memories, her laughter in the kitchen, her perfume lingering in the hallway. But slowly, life crept back in. Old friends reached out, inviting me to dinners and drinks. My sister checked in
daily.
Even my neglected guitar, long forgotten in the closet, found its way back into my hands. I wasn't healed.
Not yet.
But I was breathing again. And with each breath, I realized I hadn't lost her. I had been freed from her. A month later, she returned. It was a Saturday when I heard the knock. Opening the door, I saw Emily.
She
looked different, not radiant like she had with Ethan, not confident, but uncertain. "Hi, Mark," she whispered, as though that word could erase everything. I leaned against the doorframe, arms crossed. "What do you want?" "I just wanted to see how you're doing," she murmured, her eyes drifting past me into the home that was once hers.
Why?
You made it clear you didn't care, I replied. She swallowed, then asked the question that revealed her true reason. So, is there someone else? Have you moved on? For a second, I almost laughed at the irony. She had left me for Ethan and now she wanted to know if she'd been replaced. Yes, I said simply, though not in the way she assumed. Her face faltered.
Who?
I stepped closer, locking eyes with her.
Me.
I replaced you with myself, with the version of me you buried under your lies. My happiness isn't tied to you anymore. Her eyes blinked rapidly, my words landing heavier than any insult. Mark, I made a mistake. Ethan, he's not. Stop. I cut her off. You don't get to rewrite this. You chose him. You ended
Us.
And I chose freedom. Don't come back searching for what you threw away. Her lips trembled, eyes wet with regret. For the first time, I saw guilt etched on her face. But it was too late. That night, I sat on the porch with a glass of whiskey, autumn air cool against my skin. I thought about the woman I once loved, the betrayal that almost broke me, and the strength I found only by letting her go. She ended our marriage thinking she had traded up. But a month later she came back, not to reclaim me, but to see who replaced her. And the truth was she never imagined the answer would be me.